to a cabin that is dark and cold, feeling 20 years older than I've been told. You're over the mountain where the rich folks town, while I'm stuck in the mud where the rain pours down. I light up the stove, but it don't give no heat, just like this empty room where our eyes used to meet. With these cold sheets and my dusty boots, I'm a lonesome tree with dying roots. I long for the day when your sweet skin will warm up this bed that I'm sleeping in. Oh, the longing is a valley that I cannot cross. That our love would forever grow, but distance is a rust that eats at the chain, leaving nothing but the sorrow and a heavy stain. Are you still waiting, or have you moved on? Am I just a memory of a time that is gone? The night is so long when you're sleeping alone, and your pillow is harder than a river stone. With these cold sheets and my dusty boots, I'm a lonesome tree with dying roots. I long for the day when your sweet skin will warm up this bed that I'm sleeping in. Just cold sheets and dusty boots. Lord, bring her back to me. I head down Route 66, trying to find a medicine that can quickly fix the hole that you left when you walked out the door, saying you couldn't live this country life no more. But no matter how fast this old engine can spin, I can't escape the memory of what could have been. I look to my right where you used to sit, and the silence in the cab is starting to hit. There's a ghost in my passenger seat tonight, dressed in the faded denim under the dashboard light. I can almost smell your perfume in the vinyl air. I can almost see the wind blowing through your hair. But it's just an illusion born of my defeat, just a lonely ghost in the passenger seat. I passed the old diner where we used to stop, where you liked the cherry pie with the cream on top. The waitress still remembers, she asked me where you'd been. I had to tell a lie with a bitter little grin. I said you're visiting family down in Tennessee, 'cause the truth is too heavy for a man like me. Why does a heart take so long to forget the sweetest love that turned into regret? There's a ghost in my passenger seat tonight. Hear that whistle blowing down the old Kentucky track. It's carrying a load that ain't never coming back. And it sounds like the word that's rattling in my bones, living in a town full of strangers and stones. My sweet girl is waiting by the Carolina shore, and I'm stuck here working till my hands are raw and sore. The engine is screaming, the coal is burning hot, and I'm trapped in a place that I'd rather not. Got the midnight freight train blues running through my veins, counting every mile, bound by these working chains. The distance is a valley that is wide and it's deep, and the worry is a ghost that won't let me go to sleep. Lord, send me a breeze from where my darling sleeps tonight. I got a letter yesterday written in her hand, saying she's getting lonely in that coastal sand. She asked me when I'm coming, if my love is still true. Oh darling, if you only knew what I'm going through. I spend my rent money on a lucky gambling car, hoping to win enough to get out of this yard. Roll train, carry my heavy side, take it to my baby underneath the southern sky. Got the midnight freight train blues running through my veins, counting every mile, bound by these working chains. The distance is a valley that is wide and it's deep, and the worry is a ghost that won't let me go to sleep. Yeah, hear that whistle cry, midnight train blues, Carolina, wait for me. Under the midnight sky, and the neon signs of Austin are just passing me by. I got 300 miles till the end of my run, and a heart that's been aching since the setting of the sun. I pull into a station, put a dime in the slot, to hear the only comfort that this driver has got. Through the static and the buzz across the state, I can hear you crying, saying it's getting late. Between these Texas miles and the telephone lines. I'm losing my grip on these better times. I can hear your voice, but I can't hold your hand. Lord, it's a heavy burden for a traveling man. The wire keeps us talking, but the distance keeps us apart. You told me that the porch light is burning for me, and the bed feels as cold as the deep blue sea. I've got grease on my jacket and rain on my windshield, thinking about the garden in our little green field. Every town that I pass looks lonely and gray, just another day further from where I wanna stay. If this old truck had wings, I'd fly through the rain to kiss away your tears and forget all this pain. Between these Texas miles and the telephone lines, I'm losing my grip on these better times. I can hear your voice, but I can't hold your hand. Lord, it's a heavy burden for a traveling man. The wire keeps us talking, but the distance keeps us apart. Just a few more miles, darling. Hang up the phone, I'm on my way. Texas miles bring me home. I walk into the smoke of this old neon bar with a pocket full of quarters and a heavy heart. The bartender don't ask, he just pours the regular rye. He knows better than to look a crying man in the eye. Since you said goodbye on that cold Tuesday night, nothing in my world has been going right. I slide my last coin down the jukebox slot to play the saddest song that this machine has got. And it feels like the jukebox knows my name. It sings about the heartbreak and the crying shame. It knows how you left me for another man's arms, and how I fell victim to your treacherous charms. Yeah, the steel guitar is weeping just for me tonight. Every couple on the floor is dancing real close, while I'm sitting here drinking with a memory's ghost. I can still feel your hand trailing down my spine, back when I was yours and you were still mine. But the music must end and the lights will turn on, and I'll have to face the fact that you're really gone. Go ahead and play that sad song once more until the janitor starts sweeping up the floor. And it feels like the jukebox knows my name. It sings about the heartbreak and the crying shame. It knows treacherous charms, the jukebox and me. Last call for alcohol, bartender, one more. You pack your bags in the early morning light after we spent the night in a bitter silent fight. You didn't slam the door, you just closed it real soft, leaving me with the dust up in the old hayloft. Now the kitchen table only has one coffee cup, and I ain't got the spirit to even look up. The ring that you left is sitting on the shelf, and I'm spending my days just blaming myself. Now there's a weeping willow tree outside my kitchen door, and it don't think that you're coming back no more. It bows its head to the cold valley ground, just like me since you walked out of town. Yeah, the weeping willow and me, we share the same misery. Tavern to drink you off my mind, but the bartender asked why I left you behind. Every song on the jukebox is a knife in my chest, reminding me that I lost a girl who was the best. I told you I was right, oh I was stubborn and proud. Now I'm screaming your name, but the silence is loud. If apologies were gold, I'd be a wealthy man today, but gold cannot buy back the love I threw away. Now there's a weeping willow tree outside my kitchen door, and it don't think that you're coming back no more. It bows its head to the cold valley ground, just like me since you walked out of town. Yeah, the weeping willow and me, we share the same misery. Crying in the rain, the willow and me. Lord, she's gone for good. The neon sign is flickering at the Motel 9. I'm sitting on the edge of this bed of mine. The map on the table is a cruel long road, and my poor old heart is carrying the load. You're sleeping sweet and sound in the Georgia clay, and I'm 3 states over, 1,000,000 miles away. I listen to the trucks as they roll past the town. Every rumble reminds me that I'm letting you down. There are too many miles between Georgia and here, too many lonely nights, too many fears. I'm scared that the distance will wash me away like check my pockets, I got $20 left, and a cough in my chest that is stealing my breath. I'm doing this for us, trying to build a good life, so I can come back home and make you my wife. But the city is cold and the people are mean. It's a long way from the fields of our sweet evergreen. I look at the sky. Do you see the same star? Does it tell you I love you? No matter how far, there are too many miles between Georgia and here. Too many lonely nights, too many fears. I'm scared that the distance will wash me away like a dirt road in the rain at the end of the day. Georgia, you're so far, counting miles, don't forget me, baby. The floorboards creak, the clock strikes 3. This empty house is getting the best of me. I stare at the ceiling, I count every line, wondering if you're still a darling of mine.
The wind through the pines is a lonesome sound, and my peace of mind is nowhere to be found.
The coffee is cold and the tobacco is low.
My hands are shaking and the shadows grow.
And I'm just whistling in the dark, trying not to lose my mind, pretending that the love we had didn't leave me behind.
Oh, the radio's playing a sad country tune,
And I'm here
whispering your name to the moon.
I found your old hairpin on the kitchen floor. It hurt me much deeper than it ever did before.
You said you needed time, you said you needed space, but space is just a desert where I can't find your face.
The worry is a shadow that follows my boots,
Digging up a heartache right down to the roots.
They say time heals a heart that is broke,
But right now my future looks like a cloud of smoke.
and I'm just whistling in the dark,
Trying not to lose my mind, pretending that the love we had didn't leave me behind. Oh, the radio's playing a sad country tune,
and I'm here
whispering your name to the moon.
Yeah, just whistling in the dark,
hoping you come back home.
The sun is going down on the western plain, and the sky is heavy with the threat of rain. I got a bad feeling in the pit of my soul, like an old steam train that has lost control. You're far away where the city lights gleam, and I'm losing you to a different dream. The silence is a monster that chews on my mind, leaving all my happy memories far behind. Oh, worry is a heavy freight for a heart to bear. When you're sleeping lonely, she isn't there. Are you thinking of me or somebody new? Is your heart still beating for a love that was true? Lord, this anxiety is breaking my back tonight. I tried to stay busy with the cattle and plow, but every little chore feels so heavy now. I see your face in the clouds up above. Lord, what did I do to deserve this love? And what will I do if it slips through my hands? Just a lonely man in these forgotten lands. They say no news is good news, that's what I'm told. But the lack of your word is turning me cold. Oh, worry is a heavy freight for a heart to bear. When you're sleeping lonely and she isn't there, are you thinking of me or somebody new? Is your heart still beating for a love that was true? A heavy freight, unload this worry from my soul. Good night, my sweet darling.